Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Unless you've absolutely been living under a rock, you are aware of DC's new Absolute initiative announced at San Diego Comic Con in October. DC finally launches its answers to Marvel's Ultimate Universe with the Absolute Universe, revealing the images of their first three titles, actually five titles. It will be Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, and Green Lantern, all getting the absolute treatment by a top tier creative teams, including Scott Snyder and others. This will bring DC into the modern world and make it accessible to new readers. We get this all the time with New 52 and other incarnations. Earth 1 comes to mind. So, the preview art looks pretty amazing, to be honest with you. The concepts look fun. The initiative coming this fall is DC's All In, and it does actually look like they are all in on this. The art looks stellar. The concepts are, it looks like they have put a lot of thought into them. I'm not sure if I'm 100% behind the concept because in a way, it's kind of strange because they say these are the absolute definitive versions of the characters. However, they are talking about sort of like stripping them down and taking away certain things that may give them advantages of characters. I don't know. It should make for some interesting character arcs and developments, and it's a huge event, and DC is all in, and I am all in for it. So I'm definitely going to be checking that out. But today I thought it would be fun to assess and go over the new chest emblems since they are so iconic and so associated with the characters that they correlate to. And there is always controversy surrounding this when they change the logos for more usually like Batman's chest emblem, whether it has the yellow behind it or not. Superman, whether it looks super alien from Krypton or more like the traditional S. Wonder Woman seems to be a little less controversial. It doesn't ever stray too far from the double W, although it has in the past been interchangeable with a eagle chest emblem, which I always enjoyed. So, I think there's, as an artist myself and sort of with a pop graphic aesthetic, I think there's lots of room for variations and so many fun things you can do with these insignias, as it were, emblems. There have been great ones and there have been not so great ones over the years. So first up is Wonder Woman. It looks super chunky and a little malleable in a way, very shiny with the double W. She's got henna tattoos. They're playing up her arsenal. She's supposed to have grown up in the Greek underworld, whatever that means. So she's sort of like a more street smart Wonder Woman, as it were. And I like the emblem. I think it's fun. It looks different from anything we've ever seen. It has a lot of gravity. It has a lot of power. It still has the double W. And I don't know, in a way, though, the way the W is designed, it almost has wings. The point in the middle almost looks like a bird in a way. So I don't know if it was intentional, but I think it's kind of a great design in that it is absolutely, definitely, most assuredly the double W. However, it evokes the eagle in my mind as well. So, cheers to that. All right, next up we have the Superman emblem, and I have to say that Superman chest emblem is the one that I am most concerned about. I should say. Like, I always feel like they really screw it up a lot. I think John Byrne did it best when he did his relaunch of the Man of Steel back in the 80s, and famously taught me how to draw the chest emblem by describing it as two fish swimming in the opposite directions. I don't know. It's worth looking up. Maybe I'll do a video about it, but it is such a fun little thing. Um, And it is so cool. And if you know, you know, and once you learn, you will forever be able to draw Superman's chest emblem. But I like it. It looks more like an S. It's weird because of all the characters, Superman looks traditionally most askew. You know, he's got like longer hair. His costume looks different with like the glowing hips. I don't know exactly what's going on here. I feel like I know the least about him, but they're all supposed to have very radical, like, he is not going to be raised by Ma and Pa Kent. So, whatever kind of advantage being raised on a farm brought to him is now gone, Superman. But that said, I like it. It looks very much like an S. The shield is very traditional looking, but it has a slightly modern update. It does look very sleek and aesthetically pleasing. I enjoy it. And up last, we finally have Batman, and probably the most controversial redesign of the chest emblems of the Trinity, the absolute Trinity that we are talking about here today. It is fat and chunky and huge. It looks very like street art in a way, very symbolic, very huge. I absolutely kind of love it. I think people are kind of hating on it. It looks almost like a bat symbol that's been rad acted, which kind of adds to the appeal to me. I mean, it just seems to be very in line with, like, Batman is huge and bulky. He looks like a street fighter or a wrestler, and this sort of fits it perfectly. So I think that I am behind these chest emblems. The Trinity is very important. Their emblems, their symbols, their brands are just as important as the characters themselves. And it looks like DC is off to a good start. I am behind this. This looks fun. This looks good. I am all in for the Absolute Initiative this fall, starting in October with the launch of Batman, as it should be, since he was the first. Oh no, Superman was. I always feel like Superman should be first. Oh well. Anyway, I am wrong. I think Batman is definitely first, but he's the most popular, so they're always going to make him first anyway. Just to sum it up, those are the new symbols. I think they're pretty good. I like this whole thing, and I think that they honor the characters pretty well. So, what do you guys think? Are you loving the whole new Absolute concept? Do you like the designs? How do you feel about the insignia emblems? I think they're super important. Would you be sporting these on a t shirt? I definitely would. I think they're very cool. Anyway, so those are my thoughts on the new Absolute emblems. And thanks for listening. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I will bring you more soon.